Brooke, I don't care what your challenge said. I am dressed like Luna right now. I can't talk like her, so you're gonna have to deal with it. Hey girls, it's Sunday and I'm Luna Lovegood today, except my bottom half where you can't see it, but that's okay. So as of right now, I'm Luna Lovegood. Yeah, this is basically the same outfit that I wore to the midnight premiere of Harry Potter, so yeah. Okay, so this week we've been talking about character deaths that affected us most, and basically every death in the Harry Potter series affected me, but I'm going to go through a couple. A lot of people mentioned Fred. Fred's death made me cry so hard, but it was spoiled for me, so I knew he was gonna die, but I just didn't know the time. My cousin spoiled it for me, because I told her that Bellatrix had killed someone, and she's like, oh, you got to the part where Fred died? Because I guess she just kind of assumed that Bellatrix killed Fred, which was never mentioned, but that didn't even happen. Wait, no. I don't even know if I said that. I don't know. But something like that, and she was like, oh, Fred died? I was like, I was talking about Dobby, and she was like, ooh, sorry. I was like, but, Dobby's death made me cry super hard in the movie too. I was sobbing. I'm gonna take my wand out from behind my ear now. This is my crappy wand. It's purple. I guess it's cool, but I had a good wand and I lost it and I can't find it. But, anyway, I cried so hard when Snape died. That was the hardest thing ever for me to admit, because I always was fascinated by Snape's character, but I never exactly thought he was good or evil. I think along the lines I thought he was good, kind of, but I hated him so much after he killed Dumbledore. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, it didn't really, his death made me cry so hard though. Like, I was sobbing, I was crying so hard, especially because the last paragraph, it's like him and Harry locking eyes, and then you hear the princess tale, and then I cried even harder. It was horrible, but it was like, it was so good. Tonks and Lupin's death made me cry really, really hard. For one thing, I love Tonks as a character. I love her relationship with Remus, even though it's kind of weird, the age difference between them, but I loved it. And the thing that made me cry so hard about it is, this sounds so weird, I feel so stupid saying this now, I didn't realize that they were dead. Because she uses the line, apparently sleeping, like, I forgot that all the dead people were laying on the floor in the middle of the Great Hall, and I heard that phrase, I'm like, oh, they're just like laying there talking to each other or whatever, and I told my mom about a part that I got into, and she'd already finished the book. She's like, oh, so Tonks and Lupin are dead. I was like, I didn't know they were dead, and then I started crying super hard because I went back and reread it, and I was like, oh, it was horrible. Sirius's death made me cry, but I don't know, I think I expected him to come back too, Nina, so I was just like, okay, he's coming back, it's all good, but then when I got to the end of the book, it made me cry harder because I'm like, he's not coming back, it's horrible, and then it's all sad. Dumbledore's death made me cry really, really hard, but I had been spoiled enough of that book to know that he was going to die. My neighbor had read the book before me, and he said, he's like, someone really, really important dies. And we were playing the guessing game, because I didn't think he was going to tell me if I guessed it, and I said Dumbledore. He's like, yeah, he dies. I was like, oh my god, and it was horrible. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I feel bad if I forget people. Voldemort's death, Voldemort and Bellatrix's deaths made me cry, but it was tears of happiness. That sounds weird. I was crying when they died, though, because I was so happy when Voldemort died. But with Bellatrix's death, Bellatrix is one of those characters that I hate so much. I absolutely despise her, that I like her as a character. Like, I think I said this before, but she's just so insane, so cool. So I cried with both of them, but they're mainly tears of happiness and tears of excitement because Mrs. Weasley killed her because she's awesome. But yeah, I'm trying to think of other people that Cedric, that didn't faze me either. He didn't matter. But Fred's death was probably the killer. That made me cry really hard. I don't think anyone mentioned Moody this week. I might be forgetting, but his death made me cry because it was like the first person who died. Like, Hedwig died, and I was like, oh my god, Harry, you just lost like your best friend other than Ron and Hermione, and it was horrible, and it was really, really sad. Then Moody dies, I was like, oh, because he's like so big and strong and like, oh, constant vigilance and all that stuff, and then he died, and it was like, oh, it was really sad. But I think that's everyone who died. I mean, I think I mentioned everyone really. I thought Hagrid was gonna die. Did anyone else think that? I thought he was dead. I was gonna cry so hard because he got like attacked by the spiders, and it was like, I was like, oh my god, Hagrid, you're gonna die. But then he came out alive, and it was all good and happy. But still, it was really sad in the end. But still, he came out alive, and I was really, really happy. Oh yeah, today's my birthday. That's exciting. Yay, I turned 14 today, and I basically spent my entire day at a retreat for confirmation because I'm making my confirmation, which is like a religious event in my church, and I spent from 9 in the morning till 3 when I got home at church, which was kind of boring. But yeah, my birthday was fun as of right now today though. It's been fun. A friend got me a pound of red vines, and they're actually okay. I like Twizzlers better, if you know that kind of candy, but they're pretty good. I like them. Red vines. So I have to think of a challenge. Whoever I roll, I challenge you. Okay, my friend did this on her channel. I'm stealing a lot of her ideas because she's really creative. I challenge you to make a t-shirt, like a 7pottergirls t-shirt. You don't have to like buy fabric and like sew together a t-shirt, but like get like a blank t-shirt and just make it 7pottergirls theme. Do whatever you can, be as creative as you want, but that's your challenge, whoever I roll. Okay, so that challenge is going to 1. So Isabel, you have to make a 7pottergirls themed t-shirt. And don't be boring, don't just write 7pottergirls on a shirt, that's lame. But if you don't have it done by tomorrow, because this is like short notice for you, that's okay, but I want a 7pottergirls shirt out of you. Alright, Isabel, I will see you tomorrow, and I hope the rest of you girls have a lovely week. Okay, bye guys. Wow.